This is great.
Buckle your mind in, because it's about to get blown.
Submit an act, listen.
Hey everybody, it's Prog Dog here. I'm going to react now to something I've never heard before. It's called The Knife by Genesis. It's off of their second album. Just a quick couple of factoids about this album. The Knife was written by Gabriel and Banks. It was originally called The Nice as a tribute to The Nice. That's a band I have to check out, actually. I don't know them. I probably heard them on the radio over the years. Just don't know them off the top of my head. Keyboardist Keith Emerson, of course, from ELP, is in that band before he went on. As fans of that group, Genesis were inspired to put together a heavier rock song. So this is interesting. This is what I'm really wanting to hear, because Genesis is not really a rock. You know, they don't have a heavy rock sound at all. They're much more classical, you know, the keyboard-oriented kind of symphonic. They were inspired to put together a heavier song that Gabriel said was something more dangerous compared to their delicate acoustic numbers. He added, it was the first peak of a darker energy that we discovered. So it lasted up to 19 minutes in concert, but it was reduced to 8 for the album. Gabriel wrote the lyrics as a parody of a protest song. It says the song's interlude, in which a group of soldiers fire on a crowd of protesters, was inspired by the Kent State shootings from the previous spring. This album only went on the charts in the UK. It peaked at number 98 in 1984. That was, 14 years after it came out? That's because 1984, the band was becoming so popular, everyone was buying their entire back discography. And the other interesting thing about the album it's from, called Trespass, it sold originally 6,000 copies of the original pressing, and it helped the band build up a live following. I don't know about that. I mean, playing live is what builds up a live following. You go play in a town, a few people are there, and you come back a few months later, it's full. That's how it works, my friends. The Knife was released as a single in January of 1971. Well, it probably didn't chart. The album charted, though, in Belgium at number 1. So, Belgium, you guys get a big thumbs up for recognizing the brilliance of Genesis even before everybody else. Yeah, this is the only album they have their original guitarist Anthony Phillips, who went on to a solo career after Genesis, but I'm sure everyone was interested in him because he was part of Genesis at one time. And they had only one album with John Mayhew, who is an English musician, and he's of course best known for being part of Genesis, but it looks like he played in other bands as well. But what a cool thing to say. Yeah, I used to be in Genesis. Not too many people can say that. Alright, so let's react now to this song. I like the distorted bass. That must have been kind of unique for the time. Sounds very Genesis-y.
Tell me my life is about to begin. Tell me that I'm a hero. Promise me all of your violent dreams. Light up your body with anger. Now, in this ugly world, it's time to destroy all this evil. Now, when I give a word, get ready to fight for your freedom. Now.
I love Peter's voice.
Stand up and fight, for you know we are right. We must strike at the lies that will spread like disease to our minds. Soon we'll have power, every soldier will rest, and we spread out our kindness to all who are left now to serve. Some of you are going to die. My soldiers are going to the freedom of I'll give you the names of those who must kill. All must die with their children. Carry the heads to the palace of old. Hang them high, let the blood flow. Now in this ugly world, break all the chains around us. Now the crusade has begun. Give us a land to your heroes now.
It sounds like Stephen Hackett is playing. It's
Stand
weird.
up and fight, for you know we are right. We must strike at the lies that will spread like disease to our minds.
This is great. Loving it. Nice tone on the guitar. Sounds good. That's so cool. And Rutherford's bass playing? Man. This was in 1970 it came out, by the way. This is so good. To me, this is portentous of the entire rest of Genesis with the Peter Gabriel career. Outstanding. That is great. I so thoroughly enjoyed that. That's like as good as any Genesis song. The only difference that I noticed, because the guitarist to me sounded like Steve Hackett. I would have thought it was Steve Hackett had no one told me. But the drummer though, the drummer was definitely subpar. I mean, it's no offense to him. I mean, we're talking like Phil Collins, like one of the most talented drummers on the planet, up there with, for me, Neil Peart. Or yeah, that's a tune that I can listen to again and again. I'm so curious now about the rest of the album. Is the rest of the album like that? I'm going to have to check it out, because that song there is worth the price of admission. That song right there, The Knife. And they used to do 19-minute versions of that. Wow, that is cool. Peter Gabriel and the boys did a good job here. Nice job. Pip Rutherford, amazing bass. And, I mean, the drummer did a good job. Interesting song. Very interesting song. Supreme. I don't know what else to say. That was supremely good. I'm really glad I reacted to this. Enjoyed that very much. So that's it. Spiraling out. Leave your comments below. How do you like this song? What do you like about it? What do you not like about it? Sharky and Prog Dog and myself say goodbye. Spiraling out. See ya.